nigga poppin' with a pocket full of cottage. Whoa, chemo, sabe, chopper, aiming at your noggin. Had to call the Audi, then the top I had to chop it. Niggas pocket watching, so I gotta keep the rocket. Neck, water, faucet, water, mocking, birds, mocking. At pint, stocking. Next, keep biting. Wrist on hockey, wrist on rocky. Lot of niggas copy, name someone can stop me, no one.
Shout out to Takeoff. What's up, YouTube? As you can see, this right here ain't gonna be a spoken word. It's really, to be honest with you, I was gonna put this in spoken word form. My face look kind of greasy, but I was gonna put this in spoken word form. But I thought about it, and it's just too broad of a topic to be able to just put into a spoken word. So I decided to just actually, do a video about it, just because I feel like this generation, especially, I feel like we need to hear this, because it's really something that frustrates me to my core. You know what I mean? Like I can't even explain it. It's just like, it's just something that I see. Hold on, I had to jot down some notes before I did this, just to make sure, Always double check your work, you know what I'm saying? Come on now, Verizon, I pay all this money, and y'all better... Come on now. You know what, that's something that frustrates me too. I pay all this money to Verizon, and all this money for this phone, and the thing, it just work on its own time. Like, come on now. I pay all this money for data, and it... Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, but no, so this video is just it's gonna be about instant gratification. It's like, this is how I feel. It's like, I've noticed that we are willing, like as a people, we screwed up. Like, we are willing to go broke and or into debt to impress people that we do not even know and present ourselves as having money that we do not have. And it's just real crazy to me, because it's like, it's so frustrating. Like, people go so above and beyond to live above their means. And I'm just like for me, I just really don't understand it. Let me give you a story real quick, or an example. So there's this dude I work with. I'm not gonna say any names, because just in case they do so happen to watch this video, I don't want to have to, justify it by saying like, oh, So there's a guy I work with, and basically I remember he came to me like a while ago. I'm real social. I talk to people. I just talk to people. So he was telling me like, yo, he wanted a car like real bad. He was like, yo, I really want a car. I'm trying to get me something nice. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I got about $3,500 on me now. I'm going to use this as a down payment to get me this new 2015, 2016 something. And like, okay, so in my head, I'm just in a mindset that people just don't seem to have nowadays. Because like, first of all, this man is the same age as me. I work at Target. And Target pays good money, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm pretty sure I make more than he does. So I'm kind of thinking like, he's like, okay, I want to put a down payment on this car or whatever. And, that's fine. I understand that you want to do that. So he showed me the car that he was looking at, and the car was like $20,000. It was like $15,000, $20,000. And the thing is, I think he was like 21 years, he's like 21 years old. Is that dark? Because I don't know if you can see me or not. But no. So, what was I just saying? I'm sorry, y'all. It's early in the morning. It's like 8 o'clock. Well, it's not early, but still. So yeah, he shows me the car, and I'm like, 20,000. And sometimes I don't like to say what I really want to say, because I don't really want to offend anybody. Because I feel like if I tell you my opinion, you're going to think I'm judging you. And I'm not judging you. I just feel like you need to make sure you're making rational decisions. You know what I'm saying? So he's telling me like, oh, I want to get this car. I'm going to use this $3,500 to put a down payment down on this new car that's about to come out. Or this new car that's been out for a while. It was like a 2015 or something like that. Which isn't the newest, but still. I'm saying like, it's like 21, working at Target, living with your mama. You going to school right now. You're a college student, like second semester in college. You got $3,500, and you finna put that down on a $20,000 car. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, is that not, like, for me, I just feel like that's one of the stupidest things I have ever heard. It's just like, people, it's like, why do you want to put yourself in debt at such an early age? Like, it makes no sense, and it frustrates me, because it's like, I just can't understand where you're getting that from. my friends, the people I know, they always tease me. They tease me because I have a 2003 Ford Focus, and I have no problem saying that. My car is pretty old, but I love it. It's a wagon. I got no problem with it. My car has issues. It's not new. My car has issues. So sometimes I have problems. Sometimes I have problems with it. You can have problems with any car. But like sometimes, I'm a normal human being. I ain't saying I'm better. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. But like sometimes I get frustrated. I'm like, you know what, man, this car getting on my nerves. I'm tired of this. But then like the people that I hang out with or the people that I know will be like, hey, Daryl, bro, go ahead, just get you a new car, bro. And I'm like, I've been thinking about it. I ain't gonna lie and say I hadn't. I have been thinking about it. But they like, yo, just get something new, cause like this old, if you keep getting that old stuff, it's gonna keep breaking down. And I'm like, I have a plan, okay? From this car, my next car will be a 2006 Nissan Altima or Nissan Maxima. I like Nissan. It's a nice car, nice design. I like it. So they'll be like, see, that's why your car be messing up, because you're getting all this old stuff, and your car going to be having all these issues, and then you're going to be calling me again to come and get you from somewhere. Does it really make sense for me to go out? I'm working at Target. Like I said, I'm about to be a junior in college. I'm living with my mom still. Does it really make sense for me to go out here and get a $20,000 car? I can't even finish what I'm... Does it really make sense for me to go out here and go into debt at the age of 20, like, for a car? I got some advice from a guy. I used to go to this church, and the deacon told me, he gave me some good advice. He said, Daryl, listen to me. He said, listen. I used to talk. He knew a lot about finances and stuff. He was good at saving money. He told me. He said, Daryl, listen, no loan is a good loan. No loan is a good loan. A loan, if you have to take out a loan to get something, then that means you can't afford it, which means you don't need it. That's always been in my head since he told me that, because it's like, I don't understand, like, where do you get this idea that your car or whatever you have has to be brand new? Like, it's like, I'm not saying you can't have nice things, but at the same time, I'm saying, like, you need to be rational with your decisions. You know what I'm saying? It's just real crazy to me. Like the car is, so basically, why they standing over there watching? I feel like I can't do nothing. People are always in my business. It's like people wonder why they struggle. And it's just so ridiculous to me. Like I'm kind of like, I don't want to get in his business. I don't want to say, bro, I don't think you should do that. I don't want to say that because it's not my business. I don't want him to feel like I'm judging him. But at the same time, it's like, you're not thinking rationally. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not being reasonable. You know what I'm saying? So it's just real crazy. What's up with all these people around here? I come to the park early in the morning because I want to be by myself, and then all these people around here. What are you looking at? These people around here crazy. I didn't know what was going. I thought I was about to be jumped. This man walking, he was staring me dead in my face. I didn't know what he was doing. He was walking up to my car. I ain't got no gun in here. I was about to pick up something and throw it at him. I didn't know what he was doing. I don't like that. You better keep on. People, I ain't coming back around here no more. All right, so let me give you another example. So there was this dude that used to live in my neighborhood. And the cars that thugs typically drive. You know what I mean? I don't mean to, say it like that, but it's a Crown Vic or Crown. It's a Crown something. I forgot what it's called. It's a Crown something. And it was a nice car. He had it painted all green. Like, this was no disrespect, this was around tax time. You know what I mean? So he had he had like TVs in the headrest. He had this thing right here. Oh, I think you can see it. You see this thing right here? I forgot what this is. What is this called? It's called something. He had TVs in that. He had TVs in this thing. It was TVs in there. He had TVs in this, but they were never for him. Every time I would see him driving down the street, he would have this, like this, outside, like this, on both sides. His headrest, TV's on the headrest, so he can't see them neither. And then the windows all the way down so other people can hear it. And he has a nice system. Don't get me wrong, a real nice system. Now, like I said, this was around tax time. 2 or 3 months later, I see that car getting towed away. I could have thought, maybe he just didn't want it no more. Maybe, something happened. But the thing is, he lived in my neighborhood. And I'm not saying I live in a place full of disparity and drought. But I'm saying, these are houses, they don't fit. They don't... His car and his home were not congruent, if that makes sense. I know people who are in college, living with their parents, working with me. I work at Target, working with me, who have like $25,000 cars, and every newest Jordan in the world, but they swear that they broke. They swear that they always swear they're like, oh, I ain't got no money, I'm broke, I'm struggling. Why is this man still walking around here? I'm about to grab something. I need to keep a bat in here. My first car was a Ford Escort SE. This man is getting on my nerves. I don't know if he's taking laps, or if he just walking, and he keep looking me in my face. And, you know, I'm a Christian. You know, I ain't gonna say nothing, but you know, I'm getting real close because it's frustrating me now. You know what I'm saying? I need to get from around here. Anyway, the first car I had was a Ford Escort, 1999 Ford Escort SE. I paid $600 for that car. $600. That car lasted me like a year and a half. It wasn't the prettiest thing, you know what I'm saying? But it got me from A to B, and that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? That's my mindset. I'm like, as long as my car can get me from home to work to school, I'm fine. Like I don't care. Like even if I had the money, I probably wouldn't have like a Lamborghini. I just have me a normal. I'll probably have like my dream car is a Mustang, so I have a Mustang and I'll be it. It's just like I don't understand why people go so above and beyond to like live above their means and to struggle. Like you have to understand, you're not meant to struggle. The reason we struggle is because we don't make rational decisions. It's like your life is. I'm sorry, I can't. I get frustrated. Life is not meant to be a struggle. The reason it's a struggle is because we don't think rationally. We don't see things for what it is. We always try to live above our means. It's like, me personally, I'm fine with what I have. You know what I'm saying? I know people at the same time, I was at work one time, and it's this dude I work with. Usually, like I said, I'm fine. I'm satisfied with what I have. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to be satisfied. Well, for now, until I make more money. But it's this guy that I work with. I was walking up there I was walking up to the cash register one time, and I had some bread, I had like some lunch meat, I had some Popeyes or whatever. And he looked at me and looked at my bag, and he was like, Daryl, you eat like you broke or something. You eat like you homeless. And at the time, I laughed it off because I'm like, all right. Like, it's just like, I just feel like if you live in paycheck to paycheck, you shouldn't be going to Olive Garden every night. That's the reason you broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you live in paycheck to paycheck, but you are, like, it bothers me so much when I talk to dudes, that'll be like, they come up to me, like, not just random conversation. You know, I'll be talking to them, and they'll have, like, I know dudes with dope cars, and they got all these gold chains, and every Jordan when they hit the street, and it's like, I be talking to them, they're like, bro, I'm trying to pay these bills, bro. I'm struggling, bro. It's like, whew. And I'm just looking at them like, the reason you struggling is because you got all that crap around your neck, and you got a 2017 car that just don't make no sense. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. It's just like, I can't even remember where I'm going with this. Like, why are you trying so hard to, like, live above your means? Like, live with what you have. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it really frustrates me because it's like, common sense ain't common. A lot of people say that. It's a cliche for a reason. Common sense ain't common. It's like, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. We just have two different perspectives. It's like, the way you see it is, I'm starving myself. The way that I see it is, I'm saving money and I'm fed. You know what I mean? It's just, it might not be the healthiest alternative, but it's like, it makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm making a living with what I have. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not trying to live above my means and be someone that I'm not. And that really bothers me because it's like, a lot of people out here making these real crazy, like, it's these kids out here. I see kids walking around with all these gold chains and grills and stuff and hoverboards and all this other stuff, and then go home and like they water off, or go home and their lights off, or go home and they ain't got no food in the fridge. It's like, we gonna have to get some priorities eventually. But anyway, thank y'all for listening, man. Like I said, it was just something I had to get off it was just frustrating, and I just really don't understand it. I don't understand it. But yeah, thank you. Like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for watching. Whatever else you can do. What can you do? Like, subscribe, comment, whatever else. But yeah, all right.